let's bring up Mike Gormley. But you started back in the 70s at Mercury Records, right?
I did. I was a writer for the Detroit Free Press, and they came to me and said,
you
"You want to be head of publicity?" And I said, "Sure," because more money, and it got me out of Detroit. I
You
went to Chicago.
You got to Chicago, exactly.
So it was.
And that's a step up.
It was a nice way to
right?
start, like at the head of the. I mean, I had people working for me who knew more than I did.
Of course, running a department.
I still have people working for me who know more than I do. So
that's the way you have to have it.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Absolutely.
Wake up.
And while you were
I'm
there,
awake. I'm not allowed to talk yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, while you were there, you oversaw publicity on some incredible name artists: Thin Lizzy, Rod Stewart, New York Dolls, BachmanTurner Overdrive, the Ohio Players. You jumped, then
Rush.
you jumped ship. Rush, exactly. And that's then I'm talking music industry in the 70s where
Never heard of them.
Where it was, where radio was important, the shows were important. I mean, there was some partying going down at the same time.
Oh yeah, well, on the road with Rod Stewart and the Faces was.
Was that one of the most notorious?
Party.
Is Hot Legs about you?
I of course didn't party. I was.
You're
I went to
professional.
bed right after the show, and
of course.
Sure.
From there, you were headhunted and sort of brought over to A&M.
Yeah, well, it was Mercury became Polygram, and Polygram, get this, wanted me to move to Hamburg, Germany.
Wow.
And
That's
I kind of wanted to do it. It would have been interesting.
Yeah.
But right around that time, A&M called, and I said, California, Hamburg, Germany. I think I'm going to California.
Come on, Cali's the place you got to be.
That's right. So I came out here and started working with A&M, and shortly after that, this band, The Police, came along and took up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Good time.
Was that like, tell me about the first time you heard the first Police record,
It was Roxanne.
Yeah.
I thought that thing would go
that
number one. I still think
blew through the office.
I still think it should go number one.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, I walked out of my office into the A&M lot where you go outside a lot. It's not like one building.
Yeah.
And I walked out, and first time I ever saw Sting, I swear like the sun was shining on him like a spotlight. I thought, oh my God, this guy's...
Yeah.
And it was all cool. They were great. It was a great time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
How many years did you spend on the lot there then?
I was only on the lot for a few years, and then Miles Copeland, who was a manager of the Police, came to me with an idea of starting a management company out here.
Yeah.
He knew I was getting kind of bored doing record executive shit, so you'd go to one meeting to find out what time the next meeting was. It wasn't highly creative, after a while.
Exactly.
But so anyway, we went off.
So that was L.A.P.D. management officially,
Yeah, well, it was L.A.P.D. management, it was IRS Records, and it was FBI booking agency.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And that led to, the Bangles.
Yeah. It did. It was
Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo, Wall of Voodoo, and Bangles.
Yeah.
Was there a CIA taco stand?
There, in there somewhere there was a CIA, but it ironically kept quiet. I'm not sure what they did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Concrete Blonde.
Concrete Blonde was later. The New Republic.
General Public.
Oh, General. Yeah. Well, they were on IRS.
Yeah.
Exactly, didn't manage them.
Exactly.
English Beat.
But those were excellent
We'll
bands.
save that for later.
I mean, geez, talk about California. Some of the Oingo Boingo being one of the biggest, bands to ever come out of California. As being like an LA sound that
they were on IRS, and then they got transferred over to A&M, and then the first job I had as manager of Oingo Boingo was to take them off A&M Records.
Really?
And I wish I did, and then we signed them to MCA. So that was kind of fun because I went into the president who 2 weeks before had been my boss and negotiated them off the labels.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a trip for
Oingo Boingo are leaving.
Right. There's no argument.
Was it the end of their deal, or was it?
No. They had a while to go, and they owed A&M
money,
several $100,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. I knew he didn't really like them that much, so I kind of had an advantage.
Did MCA come in and buy out the deal then? Did they?
No, we just left. We still owe them several $100,000.
Still unrecouped. That's probably one of the very few Danny Elfman deals still unrecouped out there.
It took about 10 years for one of their albums to go gold. They didn't. They'd sell a lot out here, and then that'd be that.
Yeah, like
here in Brazil and Australia for some reason.
Sure,
but
little markets. that
Yeah.
they were huge in. But L.A., they were huge. They still are huge, of course. So.
Yeah, if they decided to come
Halloween
back tomorrow
shows.
night, there'd be a
Yeah.
big show going on.
But you changed. You kind
They
of
sort of,
changed.
they sort of do, by the way, because Johnny Vados has
Yeah.
the Boingo dance party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You should
that's
have him
right.
on here. You ever have him on here?
I would love to have Johnny on here.
We have affiliates of them now. I think that the Barbie is affiliated with them. Someone is in that band.
That'd be fun.
I think Bear McCreary's brother or something is in that band, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. So, I mean, the one time I saw them was just a couple of. Well, no, I guess it was Halloween, and it was Steve and John Avila and John Vados and Sam, and but not Danny.
Yeah.
Good singer though.
Yeah, of course.
Replacing him.
Blowing it out.
Oh, we should get them all together. Bring them
I'm
in
down.
here.
I'm down with that. Let's
Okay.
do it, Mike.
I'll call him
Let's
up.
do it. For sure.
Get your Boingo
Now
ass
you,
down there.
but you kind of changed film history because you were the guy that told Danny Elfman that he should score a film, right? And
Yeah.
introduced him to Tim Burton. Was it Tim Burton or was it
Well-
Pee Wee Herman? That was the.
It was Pee Wee's Big Adventure,
Yeah.
the first movie.
So was
And
it Tim that
went
hired
to a
him,
meeting-
or-
Well, we went to this meeting. We were invited to. I don't quite remember how we got into the meeting, except Tim Burton's a big Oingo Boingo fan.
Yeah.
So we went to Warner Brothers, Danny and I, and had a meeting, and he got the gig. That was a Friday, and he called me on Saturday and said, "You got to get me out of this. I don't know what."
Yeah, I'm over my head, right?
I said, well, wait till Monday. We'll find out this, that, and the other. And I worked it
Yeah.
out, and he said, "Okay, we'll do it." And off
Yeah.
he went.
Yeah.
And then he did this brilliant score.
Incredible score,
Yeah.
and look at him now.
Yeah, he's still doing
geez.
brilliant scores.
Yeah, he's one of the biggest in the
I'd
business.
kick him in the ass if I saw him, but he's doing brilliant scores.
To it.